Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. I am. It's been really busy so far, but doing well. Doing well. Looking forward tonight to playing some Red Dead Online, and I'm hopeful that it's going to work. I've had some issues with it, I think maybe because my internet's pretty good, but I think maybe part of the issue has been that I'm trying to do too much at the same time, so streaming and playing RDO with other people is pretty resource intensive, but I don't know. I'll see it. We'll see if it works that way or not. But for the next hour, I'm going to drive Kenya. Still getting to know WRC10, so I'm not sure exactly how to do like what I do with Formula One, where I set up like a fake GP and actually go through it, but instead I'm just going to drive all the stages so that I can feel comfortable and know it, because I'm going to be watching it this week. It starts tomorrow, I think. I think they've already done some shakedowns, but let me just make sure the stream's looking good. I believe it is. This title uses an autosave feature like every other modern game since the 90s. Got it. And alright, there's that. Got my water. It's a nice day here. Hello, Dog Water Club. How are you? It's a nice day here today. Last night we slept in our RV, our camper, out in the backyard with the dog for the first time, and of course it was like a huge rain and thunder and lightning storm. But I'm proud of how Murph did. She did a good job. She really wasn't too scared. She was alert. She was wondering what the heck was going on, but really wasn't too bad. Like I said in Discord, I'm testing out some new network setup stuff that I have going on, which will hopefully make my RDO stream tonight work well. So, Dogwater Club, you've been here before. Do you notice any quality difference? I'm hoping it'll be a higher quality than it previously has been. Less pixelation, better high definition. Alright, so Kenya, let's see how many of these we have. I'm going to see if I can get through every single one. And really, I mean, Rally Wednesday is just about blowing off some steam in the middle of the week during a lunch break, but I'm going to try and be as competitive as I can. When in these, you're kind of running like a time trial against other people, so there's people who are way better at this game than I am. But so I usually go with Toyota Gazoo Racing. I think I'm going to stick with that. That's my team. I do like the Hyundai. I think it's really fast, but I prefer this. And then, of course, my driver, Kalle Rovanperä, and his co-driver, Jean Haltunen. They'll be pretty good. Although, I like Takamoto Katsuta. Elfin Evans is really cool. He's potentially going to be a legend if he's not already considered that way. And then I think this one is Sebastian Ogier with Julien Ingracia. Ogier is a legend too, but I like driving with Kalle. He's a young man, another person who I think will be remembered for quite a long time. Okay, a little load time. And if you are still with me here, this is my alternate channel. I actually have a focused gaming channel called Mr. Michael Muss that you can join as well. But if you're here, drop me a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's helpful. It's a very, very, very small channel so far, but I'd love to meet some other people who like motorsports as much as I do. Maybe we could get some online gaming going and, you know, change it up and have some fun. Alright, so this first shakedown is kind of your way to get used to the territory before you're going into a race.
I'm doing pretty crappy right now. There's an outage in the water pipes, so I can't use the sinks.
Oh, that sucks. Plumbing issues are terrible. At least there's no, like, it's not like dirty water coming back.
5, 4, 3.
You'll have to tell me too if it's game's too loud or
Flat left 150, bumpy.
It may be too loud. If you can't hear my voice over it, let me know. Okay.
To right 6 tightens over jump 100.
Wow, Kenya is rough.
And left 6 brake jump. Caution, square right narrows at junction 80.
Not even
bumpy.
dirty water, there's not a single drop coming
Nothing.
out.
Ah, sorry, dude. That's not
Left
fun.
4. And right 5 into left 5 narrows.
We've had a little,
Into right
some
4
trouble
and
like
right
that here.
4. Left 5 tightens, hard brake for hairpin right at
And
junction.
I try my best to be handy and fix all that stuff, but
And left
sometimes,
3 and right 3 long tightens.
wow. Sometimes you gotta call in a pro. Is it like a neighborhood outage though? Is just your water supply out?
Into left 2 short, into right 2 short.
If you were local, I'd invite you over for a glass of water.
Keep into right 2, tightens 30.
They
bumpy.
said they haven't even found the outage yet, so I will have to wash my
Left 2,
hands
don't
with
cut, and
bottled
right 2
water.
into dip.
Oh, that's so frustrating.
Into
Well,
left
look at
3
this.
It's a neighborhood thing, I believe.
Into right 4,
Ah,
tightens
that
brake,
sucks.
into
Yep.
left 3.
Usually is, right? Your sole,
And left 3
it's
into right
rarely
3,
just one
tightens
house or
30.
apartment. Okay, Kenya's insane. I can barely even keep track of
Left 4
where the
short,
road
into
is.
right 5 short, brake, and left 4 short, into right 5 short, brake, into left 2 short, 30.
Look at all this. I love how you go underneath the pipes. I think this is the first time that I've driven Kenya in WRC10. Crazy. That was a lot of fun. Whew. It was a workout, though. All right, so the fastest time is 1:12 and a half. My time, I forget what button I pressed to see my own time. It's going to be way down here. I can't see it. Ghost? There we go. 1:41.5. So I was about 30 seconds off the pace. Honestly, for never having driven that before, that's not that bad. I'm not hateful. Nope. Alright, onward. Same thing, this time we're going to do Ngima, which is a 7.7 kilometer run. 100% of it's gravel, and you change by elevation by 107 meters. I don't know if that's up or down. Kenya seems like a really amazing place to visit and rally. You can tell, like, I've watched a lot of the drivers doing interviews and stuff. You can tell that they're enjoying it. I don't think they've been to Kenya in a couple of years too, if I'm remembering it right, because of COVID. So kind of cool. It's nice to see all this stuff coming back. I've said it before, but I got a little bit like discouraged around motorsports during COVID, just like anyone else. You know, like baseball, football, all that stuff got messed up. So it's nice to see it coming back. I like the way WRC10 does things too. Some of this, I mean, the graphics are pretty good. Some of it still looks very like motorsports racing game. But that's what it is. They're not going to focus on making it like the NPCs interesting, or they're okay. They do what they need to do. Alright, let's get into it.
5, 4,
goes.
3, 2, 1, go. 100, flat right into left 6. Into right 5 cut and left 3 opens. Into right 3 and left 5 tightens. And left 5 into right 4 tightens.
Nice weather here today after the rain. It's warming right up. I can feel it coming through the window. Nice, lovely California. Whoa. Even my navigator was freaked out right there. Alright, I'm starting to get warmed up. I played like 2 hours of Gran Turismo 7 yesterday.
Into flat right narrows and left 2, don't cut.
Whoa.
Into right 2, into left 3.
So switching between games made by different developers is actually pretty tough. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah, that was almost rocks. Oh, I recognize this part of this stage. I've not played it in this one. Yep, we're gonna go along the fence. In WRC9, I got pretty good at this stage.
Caution, left 2 into right 2, don't cut.
Oh, 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 easy. Don't cut. It's rocks.
And kinks, jump and left 5, narrows.
Wow, that was way too much steering.
Into right 5, very long, tightens. And caution, jump into right 4, 50. Kinks, narrows and kinks, keep in. Hey.
Ouch. Not pro. That was not pro.
Brake for square right, 50. Left 5 long and left 4 narrows.
It's crazy how much the steering wheel feeds back in rally versus what I've been doing in Gran Turismo.
Right 5 short into left 5.
There's definitely feedback in Gran Turismo, but nothing like this.
Into right 3 and right 5, 80. Caution, right 4 tightens, very narrow. Widens 400, jump 200. Wow!
Yep, and this should be just a long, crazy straightaway with not much road. Top speed 199 kilometers per hour.
And caution, narrows right 6, tightens 4. Into left 5 brake, into right 4, 30.
Come on.
Right 5 opens and left right 5. Into left 4, keep in, and right 5, into left 4, don't cut. And right 5 short, into left 6, 80.
Come on, come on.
Caution,
What?
left 3,
Oh,
rock in, 30.
left 3 rock in.
Left 4,
I see
don't
it.
cut, into kinks, 30. Left 6, bumpy, keep into
It's
right
funny.
6.
I'm focused so far down the road, I didn't realize I had the windshield wipers on that whole time.
Left
Whoops.
4 tightens, into right 4 tightens. And right 6 into flat left, bumpy. Into flat right, into flat left, bumpy, tightens. Into right 5, into left 6, tightens, tree out. And left 6 into right 5, short, 30. Left 5 short, tree in, into flat right, over finish.
Come on. Left, left. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice. Whew. Wow. Okay, I can blink now. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Kenya is crazy. It just has such a 316. Alright, so there I was like a solid minute. Let's see what mine was. Oops. I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm just guessing because my picture's on the screen. I think it said 4:33, so I was a minute 15 seconds off. Probably similar pace to the shakedown. I'm going to skip the reverse because there's no point in doing that. That was a fun session, but move on to this next one. And you know what, just for fun, I'll take the Hyundai. See what's up. And I'll take it with probably my favorite driver out of this group is Otanak. I think he's a pretty good driver. I think he's, what flag is that? Finn? No. I don't know my flags very well. Sorry. Gotta hydrate. It's important to stay hydrated. So this one's not quite so long, but it's still pretty long. 6 kilometers, 133 meters of elevation change. But this looks like we might be in the same places where the shakedown was. As I saw that pipe where you go underneath the drainage aqueduct, or pipe, whatever that's called. This is what Callie does when he gets ready to drive, like this. Get those muscles moving.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 200, bumpy. Left left 5 into kinks 50.
Left 5.
Right 2, don't cut, and left 2, small cut 50 over bump.
Oops.
Into left 5 narrows, rock out, and left 2. Into right 3, tightens.
That is a gigantic
Flat left
tree.
bumpy, into right 5, don't cut, 30. Left 4 bumpy, into
I'm excited
right
to
5
see if the
bumpy,
quality is
100.
different at all for this. I'm not sure it will be, but if what I did right works, or so
Left 6
if what
into
I did
right 5
works
narrows,
right,
50. Left 6 into right 6 narrows, brake 50. Left 3, 50. Flat right, bumpy, 50. Left 5 over crest, keep middle, 150, bumpy. Hard
trying to
brake,
do a
left
lot of
2 narrows,
on
through
throttle
gate,
braking,
widens, 100.
in case you're wondering.
Jump into flat right, 200.
See, this is a place I have no idea. Jump into hard braking. Okay.
Flat left,
Little drift there.
Into left 6 cut, into widens.
Left 6 cut.
Into
Okay.
right 6 tightens over jump, 100. And left 6 brake, jump. Caution, square right narrows at junction, 80, bumpy.
Oof. Way off.
Left 4. And right 5 into left 5 narrows. Into right 4 and right 4. Left 5 tightens, hard brake for hairpin right at junction. And left 3 and right 3 long, tightens.
Whoa, too far, too far. Yep, this is the shakedown
Left 2
section.
short, into
Oh
right
god.
2 short.
Oh lord.
Into left 2 caution through water, keep into right 2, tightens, 30,
Come on, slow
bumpy.
down. A little more strategy, a little less gas.
Left 2, don't cut, and right 2 into
Yeah, this is brutal.
into left 3, narrows. Into right 4, tightens, brake, into
Wow,
left
he
3.
just spent so much time off the ground.
And left 3, into right 3, tightens, 30. Left 1,
Left 1.
and left 4 short, into right 5 short, brake. And left 4 short, into right 5 short, brake, into left 2 short, 30. Right 3 tightens, into
Kidding?
left 4
How am I
tightens.
supposed to remember all this?
Into right 4 and caution, square right.
Come on.
And left 3, keep into right 3, short, don't cut, narrows, into left
That was
4.
nearly perfect.
And left 2, into right 2, 30. Right 2 opens, keep into left 2, 50.
Opens, got it.
Right 3, don't cut, opens into finish.
That went by actually really fast. 4 minutes, 2 seconds, okay? Yeah, it does look like the stream's looking a lot better right now. Noticeably higher def. Okay. Okay, so I was almost exactly a minute off the pace. That's a little bit better, but again, probably along the same... that's how I found the ghost, was L and R. I gotcha. Yep, so I was almost exactly a minute off. Not bad. Not bad for my first time through that in this edition of the game. And so we've done Ngima Seyave. I'm just guessing on the pronunciation there. Ntulele? Ntulili? Ntu? That's a hard one to say as an English speaker. 14 kilometers. Wow. Alright. Alright, here it is. This is the big one. You know what? I'm going to do this at dawn, and we'll do cloudy. It was getting a little bit bright. I couldn't see in some spots there. The Hyundai was cool. It was a little bit less, it was a little more crazy. Let me try instead of the Hyundai. We'll do the M Sport, although this looks a lot different than the actual M Sport. And this, of course, we have to go with... It's a toss-up. I like Adrian Formeau, but Gus Greensmith is pretty cool. Alright, we'll go as Gus. I don't think it really matters, but kind of fun. Yeah, look at that. The quality of the game looks really good. It's usually somewhat pixelated because just for ease I've been doing wireless internet on my PS4, but this is much better. I've got it wired in now, and so my thought process here, and I might be totally wrong, is that if I always run my stream off from Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi card in my computer is really, really good, so it blasts a lot of power. What I was doing before, though, when I was playing Red Dead Online, and the problems I was having is I was not only using my computer with Wi-Fi, but also pumping a bunch of data in and out of the PS4 through Wi-Fi as well. So if my networking understanding works right, segregating the PS4 onto wired connection will allow that, whatever you want to call it, that portion of bandwidth to happen, and then using Wi-Fi, I'll be technically on a different part of the network, so it shouldn't be as much of a problem. I really hope it works. If not, I'll just stop streaming Red Dead Online and just switch back to streaming Red Dead. I can always play Red Dead Online. Driver Guy's there like all day, and I think Arthur would be interested in playing too, but I'd love to do that on stream though, because it would be fun. I think it would be a good way to meet other players and learn a lot about RDO, which is brand new to me as of like 2
I
weeks
agree.
ago. Hey, Driver Guy, what's up, bud? How are you? Either way, I'll still play. I enjoy playing with you, man. It's really fun. And I'm enjoying, too, hopping in to get the dailies. I'm getting a little bit better at it as my character's leveling up. I'm learning more and getting more skills. Alright, so again, this is a 14 kilometer. It's 207 meters of elevation change. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Glad to have you, too. Happy Wednesday.
5, 4.
Well, let's see. This is going to be a long run, but...
1. Here we go. 100.
I like Kenya.
Flat right into left 6. Into right 5 cut and left 3 opens.
Driver Guy, I don't know if you have much of a frame of reference, but from your perspective, how's the quality of this stream? Because this should be the highest quality driving stream I've done in months.
And left 5 into right 4 tightens. And left 6 long, don't cut.
Looks very good.
Bumpy,
Awesome.
5,
Good.
don't cut, 80.
Often I notice afterwards that it is a little pixelated, and I'm hoping that that will go away. That's a sure sign that I'm getting a lot more network going. Oh boy. Alright, that time's out the window now, but whatever. Of course they make the...
Shelby's mom has probably been through 1/4 kilometers of men. Surprised there wasn't a special Maury Povich episode to find out who the father was.
Hi, Phonic. I don't even have to look. I know who's saying that. How are you, dude?
Right 3, don't cut. Narrows into fast kinks, don't cut.
You'll appreciate this, Phonic. I have a 25-foot Ethernet cable running from my PS4 across the hallway into the living room just to accommodate playing Red Dead Online tonight.
Doing all right. Good to see you.
Likewise, man. Good to have you here, and I'm glad to hear that. I'm pretty good.
Nice. Nothing like laying a little cable in the afternoon.
You know. I learned it from Shelby's mom.
Kinks, narrows, and kinks keep in.
Kinks, narrows, kinks. Wow, the narrow part of the stage is kind of crazy.
LOL.
Yeah, I knew by all... Hear that feedback? I don't know if you can hear that, but the steering wheel is not liking this. I love that it's direct drive. It's not a belt driven. Oh, it's not belt driven, so it never slips. and the direct drive will just,
short into left 5
it's not strong enough to pull it out of your
three.
hands, but like some of the more expensive rigs are, but
Three and right 5,
I like this rig a lot. It gives you some feedback, a good amount of feedback without making it painful. Hey, look, the door to my car is open.
Caution, right 4
What's going on?
Very narrow. Widens 400, jump 200.
Oof. Oh, fresh rolls, fresh rolls. That was a weird roll.
Come on, we need to go the right way.
I know. I love how they've added some AI to the, I don't know if you call that AI, but some personality to the navigator. He'll give you shit if you mess up now.
Through water 300.
Oof. Murph's got her haddock or cod or whatever it is.
6 tightens 4.
How many screens are you watching?
Into left 5 brake, into right 430.
About half.
Right 5 opens and left right 5.
Murph has a bone that's kind of like a bone, but it's all made out of cod, like skin and meat, and it smells, honestly kind of smells good because it's fishy and I like fish, but it smells so strong. Right now I feel like I'm sitting next to a fisherman or something, but nope, my dog just decided to sit in the doorway and eat that. I don't know if you dog owners have ever seen anything like it. It's like this big, it's huge, like a bone, but it's all made out of fish, like wrapped up, I guess. I don't know how it really works, but it's hard. She's having a hard time destroying it, but you can tell she loves it. Just don't kiss her very often after. It's gross.
6 into flat left, bumpy.
And they were only $2 from Chewy.com.
Into right 5, into left 6.
We tried the pig ear thing, but she didn't like it. She liked it, but she ate it.
Seriously, do you have 3 screens to have lighter view or just 1 screen?
Oh, serious question. Sorry. I only have one. So I'm sitting, it's probably like a, I think it's like a 30 or 28 inch monitor. So right now I only have the one. Would love to get a more interesting setup going, but I got adult stuff to pay for, adulting to do, so to speak.
Into right 6 tightens 3 at junction, into kinks.
So this was like my quick and dirty best simulator setup I could get for under $1,000 if you don't include the PS4. I think the wheel and pedals was on Black Friday. I think I paid $300 for those, and then the seat was $200.
Right 3 tightens.
And then games, of course, but I played a bunch of hours of Gran Turismo 7 yesterday. It took me a while to get used to rallying again in the same, like going from a Sony developed game to a Codemasters game like this, or whoever makes this. I don't remember. It's not, if it's not Codemasters yet, it's
left 6 into right 5 narrows 50. Left 6
can't
into
remember
right
who makes
6
this one.
narrows brake 50. Left 3 50. Flat right bumpy 50.
Well, that was more like a left 2, but okay.
Left 5 over crest.
Jesus, Murph. Wow.
Bumpy.
Stank.
Hard brake, left 2 narrows through gate, widens 100. Jump into flat right 200.
Okay, here's a big no man's land here. Just drive as fast as possible and watch for the next
Jump into hard brake,
turn.
left narrows 30.
Oh, here it is. Yep, I see it.
Flat left
That felt good.
150, bumpy. Into left 6 cut, into widens. Into right 6 tightens over jump 100.
Phonic, food stuff, if you're still within earshot. I tried to buy veal at the butcher yesterday, and the butcher laughed at me. He's like, don't you know where you are? We don't do that here.
Send the wife for some overtime work so you can get a nice setup.
There you go.
I'm sure she won't mind.
Yeah, you know what, honestly, Mrs. Muss is that generous, she would do it. But yeah, it was funny. I'm like, it's not like I asked for foie gras, I asked for veal. But that is, oops, oh boy, that is the end result of some new
legislation. I got the same reaction when asking for beef tendon.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what do you mean? This is a part of the animal. What? And I know veal is not made in the most humane way, but damn, it's good. And but there's new legislation in California that in order to sell meat here, and I thought it was only for pigs, but in order to sell meat here, you have to give them like some crazy amount of distance, like 48 square feet of living space per animal. And so people just aren't allowed to, you're not even imported food, like food that comes from other places. If it wasn't grown in the California kosher way, or whatever we want to call that, the safe and friendly way, you can't get it. But, because I'm going to make a German dish that my friend Arthur Morgan suggested called Königsberger Klopps, which is like some meatballs with potato, but the meatballs are supposed to be veal. But I read that you can also make it with a mix of pork and beef. So I'm going to be grinding a New York strip and some boneless pork chops into this meatball solution. Got some breadcrumbs, a baguette, potatoes, some gravy. It'll be good. I can't wait. It's got capers in it too, which I'm a big fan of. Okay, I was gonna say, I think that might have been the race, but I thought that was gonna be one of those inescapable crashes.
Went to the store today, and they had a ton of oxtail, beef cheeks, pig snout, tongue. Ed had to pass on it today since I walked to the...
That's awesome. That's weird. I just found a button. What is that button for? Why would you want to look up? It's like if when you press R3. Oh, I guess R3 is probably simulating the right controller stick. I don't know. All right, let's see how I did there. Fastest time ever recorded in this game is 6:46.6, and I was at 9:38. All right, way off, but let's see how quickly that goes down. 7 minutes. It's gonna take forever. Okay, so I'm like in the hundreds as far as top. Oh well. Still fun. I just enjoy kind of blowing off some steam here, even though it's fish flavored right now. I don't want to touch it, but you got to picture this thing. It's like this big, and it's kind of square. It's like a bone, but it's kind of squared, and it's just wrapped fish. So like when Murph's done eating it, she has like little like scales all over her nose and all over her mouth. But I'm telling you, I haven't seen her so focused on something in a long time. That's a bummer that you had to pass on all that. They had all that good stuff. That's a bummer. There's always good things to be made with oxtail, cheek. You can make some cachete tacos, snout, tongue. I've had snout in a dish in the Philippines called sisig, and it was good. It was a little weird sometimes to like take a piece out like yeah, exactly. That's exactly where she's like, thank you. But I remember taking bites and seeing like a piece that was like obviously this part of the snout. It's a little weird, but I don't know. I'll eat anything, honestly.
Oh yeah, sisig emoji slightly smiling face.
It's good. It's kind of like I want to say it's kind of like a beef stew or like, but it's not soupy. It's more like a, I don't know, chopped dish, but it's tasty. All right, so this is another type of, I think this is like a small course where they do like kind of a show off. So I'm going to use one of the bonus cars, and I think I'm going to probably use the 911. Yep, this one. The Porsche Romain Dumas and Gilles de Turcom. Gilles, what a neat name. Yeah, so I think this is, yeah, I'm going to be racing against someone else. It's one of those where you start and then at some point you cross. I don't remember what they call these. It's not rallycross, it's something else, but we're doing on time. 48. Okay, so I got about 10 more minutes. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to knock out some challenges just to practice. I'm excited, though. The quality seems really good. It's very reliable. From what I'm seeing on my screen here, it's pretty high def. I don't see any of the artifacts of pixelation or anything like that. So hopefully, driver guy, hopefully this will mean we can play RDO together on stream.
5.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
3, 2, 1, go. Left 3 medium, tightens 100.
No lag whatsoever.
Awesome.
Brake, jump into right 2, don't cut.
So brake into right 2 right here. Brakes.
And left 2, don't cut. And flat right into
Listen to
left
that
3,
Porsche.
don't cut.
That Boxer flat 6. Love it. Someday, if I were ever a wealthy person, I will own one of these babies. Anyone's looking for a good Christmas gift?
And left 3, big cut.
I'll take a brand new 911 with a good warranty, please.
To right 3 long, tightens, don't cut. And left 2 opens long, don't cut. Into left 3, don't cut, 30.
It's drifting all the way.
Any Tesla in this game?
I don't think so. I believe that there is a Tesla rally car, though, by Plaid. Or maybe it's the model is Plaid. But not in this game, because this is all about the World Rally Challenge or World Rally Competition, whatever it's called. So they're supposed to be cars that have been raced in the actual... Yeah. There's Teslas in Gran Turismo 7, though, and I'll be streaming that on one of these days soon. I did that last Wednesday, actually. I don't even have to look. I know driver guy's asking that question. It's cool how we get to know each other like this. How many laps?
80.
LOL.
3 cut under bridge, 80. Left 3 tightens, 150. Left 4 over crest, keep left, don't cut, 100.
I missed that call.
80.
My bad.
Right 1, don't cut.
Driver guy's got me
80.
thinking about how I could possibly add another monitor. I don't think I could. I don't think PlayStation would not do that.
Left 3 opens
But
long,
maybe it
80.
could. Maybe there's like a splitter or something in the middle that could handle it.
Left 3 opens 150. Big jump 150.
True computer, yes.
Yeah.
Left
Yep.
4 long,
That's
80.
true.
And caution right 3. And left 4 tightens 3 into finish.
Someday I'll upgrade this, I think, to a PC-driven
100.
driving rig. Boom. Alright, 313. Not bad. And where does that leave me with time? Alright, 8 more minutes to go. Yeah, I do want to make one. I also like the idea of building a computer for this purpose. Seems kind of fun. Alright, so the fastest time ever is 2:19.3, and I was 3:13. Okay, so less than a minute off. Not bad. And I could have gone faster than that if I was really paying attention. Yep, we'll quit this game mode. The other thing I like doing in this Gran Turismo 7 also has this. There's a bunch of challenges, so it'll ask you to go through like a certain stage in really bad weather, or with a broken car, or at night, or with no navigator, which is very trouble. It's a lot of trouble. It's difficult to do. That's a little more fun than the training. So maintenance 8, for example. Throughout, the maintenance keeps going up and up and up. It's the same run. I think it's the same race every time, but you are supposedly testing like a new feature that they added to the car, whatever you. But this is one where it's like a full stage and there's no one calling the shots.
Can't
so
only work to pay bills, gotta enjoy life.
That's right. That's totally right, dude. 100%. It's kind of a sad story, but I met someone when I first moved out here, the CFO, so the Chief Finance Officer of the company. We were talking, and I just gotten a substantial raise, and I was talking about saving it and how I wanted to make sure that I would be set just in case something happened. And he got on this very kind of somber mood and talked about how him and his wife had always saved, invested, save. Then they raised children all the way through, sending them off to college, and they thought, okay, once the kids are through college, we'll start to travel and we'll start to spend our money. Well, when they put their last kid in college, his wife got cancer and died. And it was a real perspective moment for me, like, okay, that's a good reason to spend some of your money instead of just saving it, because you might be alone when the time comes. And my wife and I talk about that a lot. But it's balance. You got to be balanced with it.
3, 2,
Oops.
1, go.
I just jumped the start. All right, so this is like an 80s Peugeot.
Just more reason to not send kids to college.
Yeah, true that. Oh, baby. Good reason to make them pay their own way. I did it. My wife did it. She has her master's and shit. I don't have anything. I did not complete college. Thank you, startups. Thanks, tech. It was just one of those things. If not for that, I'm not sure where I would be or what I would be doing. Oh boy. Oh, no. Michael, no.
I only have 5K left to pay off. TFSA is the master key.
Wait a minute. You only have 35 grand to pay? God, at our age, man, what a robbery. I wonder how many more years we're going to do that to kids. I mean, you're a smart guy, and it shows that you went to school. You're a smooth operator and shit, but I kind of think some of that's sort of natural for you. I haven't known you for long enough to make a real judgment, but kind of either get it or you don't. All right, so that one I didn't place because you're trying to drive as far as possible, so it doesn't look like I placed, right? Yeah, so the question mark is still there. Let me try and go through that one more time. These are ones that you have to repeat. TFSA is the master key.
Well, if I wasn't paying all my partner's bills, I could have it paid off in 5 years. Emoji face with tears of joy.
True. TFSA. I don't recognize the acronym. What does that stand for, driver guy? It may just because I have streamer brain and I'm focused on driving, but I don't recognize it. Murph is going to town on that thing. It looks so nasty now. Because now she's like eating half of it over the past week. Yeah.
Tax-free savings account.
Savings. Okay. God, I don't think we have a lot of that here. I've heard of that offered at work, which is called a what do we call that in the States? Flexible? No, not a flexible spending account. I have heard of it. I couldn't tell you how to.
3,
I mean, obviously you got investments, 401k and stuff, but you're locked into those until you're
Yes,
old.
we do.
Oh, interesting. I don't know how that works, other than like 401k and IRA and stuff like that, but those kind of aren't the same as liquid money because you have to wait until a certain time to take them out, or else you're taxed or you're feed heavily. Like 30% or 40% of your money's gone because you didn't wait till you were 65 or whatever. I've heard of ones that are supposed to be saving for medical emergencies. I'm trying to remember what the name of that is, but you can get a tax-free savings account through work. This car does not have windshield wipers? Oh, okay, there we go. That was my bad. And I'm not dissing 401k or IRAs or anything like that. I have them. I mean, it's important to have those too, but can't really spend them. That's a safe way to get yourself out of it, but it's also a little dangerous because if you run into a major problem and all your money's in those, not like a stock, you can't just sell that.
From this account, you invest into the company you desire and whatever profit you make is absolutely tax-free.
Ah, that's cool. I got a silver on that one, so I was able to push it a little bit better. That sounds like maybe a IRA or something, I think, or mutual fund investments, but I'll have to look into that. I don't have one of those. All right, do I have enough time to do one more? No, I don't. I don't want to do training. That's kind of boring. Let's just go for a rip in a real fast car, and then I'll be done.
Nope, saw.
I'll look it up. I'll look that up, because I've never, like, tax-free is such an un-American concept. And, but I'll have to look it up. I've never been offered one, so that's why I think that's the only reason my gut is that I've not seen them. Let's quick play. Can't beat Argentina. 1994, noon, cloudy. And I'll take a legend. What do we got here? It's hard not to choose the Audi Quattro every time, but I'm going to do something different. Ooh, that Delta, Lancia Delta looks good too. I like the Castrol Corolla, Team Citroen. That's a nice ride too. I don't know how to say that. Xera, I think. Alright, I'm going to do that one. Sebastian Loeb's car from back in the day. Carlos Sainz also drove one of these. I will go with Carlos. I like him. He's a nice man. So first Google, I believe you, driver guy, but first Google says TFSA is purely Canadian, not in the US. I don't know. I'll look it up further though. But the definition says a TSFA or tax-free savings account is an account available in Canada that provides tax benefits.
There
for
are
saving.
two kinds of TSA. One, your bank decides where to invest depending on your tolerance to risk, and one where you decide everything.
That's cool. That sounds a lot like more me. I'd rather choose where the money was going. I'm really curious. I can't type with these gloves on. Come on. Yep.
I really thought it was available in US.
It might be. Yeah, the other stuff that I see right away is it just says there's some like tax filing instructions. It's considered a foreign investment, so I think I could probably get one, but it wouldn't be in the US.
2, 1.
But that's only after like 2 seconds of Googling. Wow, look how tall the dash is on this. Almost no windshield.
Don't cut into hairpin right, don't cut. Into left 3 long. Into right 2, don't cut. And hairpin left, into hairpin right.
Oh.
And hairpin left for right 3.
Wow. Yeah, this is one that... This is quite a challenge. I love these, like, rocky canyon drives, though. When you get them, when you nail these tracks or get these circuits down, it is very satisfying whipping through all these dangerous spots. Right 2 and then a hairpin right. Swing it, swing it, swing it. Car fights the hairpins really badly.
Left 3 long, keep in. Left 4 into right 2 for right 3, tightens, keep in.
Come on, come on. Ah, a little too soft on the brakes there.
Left 3 tightens, into right 4, big cut. Into left 4 tightens, into right 3, 100. Caution, left 1 long, don't cut around rock, 30.
No, you didn't give me that call early enough. I'm like stuck on the side of the mountain now.
Oops, turn around.
Oops.
Quick, get back on the track.
Oh, I can't drive like this. Nope. Nope.
Right
Nope.
3 into left 3, short 30.
There we go. We'll go on the dash.
Right 2 opens, don't cut. Into right 2, short and left 4 tightens. Into right 3, short, don't cut. And right 3 into left 5. Into right 4, narrows, don't cut. Into left 2.
Ouch. Oh.
Into right 2, don't cut, opens. And danger, brake, keep left. Into left 4,
Danger,
into bridge,
brake.
very narrow. And left 4 tightens, don't cut. Into right 5, don't cut. And left 4 tightens, don't cut. And danger, left 1 around rock. Into right 2, don't cut. And right 3, rock in. And left 3, short for right 3, narrows. And right 3, short for left 3, medium, 100.
Well, I'm not winning this
Perfect.
one. He said perfect. So I must be doing slightly better than I have previously on this. I noticed that's kind of how the NPC chatter works. If you've ever set a ghost and you're doing better, yeah, I hear you, whoa. Then he does things like says yes or perfect. How anyone could think that this is perfect, I don't know, because this car is beat.
Right 6 long, tightens, 4 narrows, into left 2. Right 4 brake, into hairpin left around rock, 30.
It's like pinball.
Danger, square right, into bridge, very narrow.
What? Like, what do they use these roads for when they're not rallying up here? This is super
Right 4
dangerous.
into left 3.
I'm guessing it's like farm route or...
Narrows.
I don't know, I've never been to Argentina, so I don't know what it looks like, but...
Bridge, very narrow. Whoa.
Alright.
And left 4. And right 3, into left 3, tightens. Into right 1, very narrow, keep middle, don't cut.
This car's pretty sticky on this gravel.
And hairpin left, into right 2 for left 2. Yes!
Yes!
Into flat right. And danger, left 5 brake over bridge, into right 3, opens. And right 4, cut into left 4, long tightens. Into right 3, don't cut, 30. Left 2, opens, 30. Right 3, small cut, into left 4. And right 5, tightens 4 around rock, 30. And left 4, short, into left 5, long, keep in.
Little on throttle braking.
Caution, right 3, don't cut, slippy.
Brings you
Into
right
left
here.
5, into
Oh,
caution,
slippy.
left 4, tightens, keep in.
Pain. Pain.
Into right 5, tightens, 150.
Wow, I can't even keep it on the road.
Come on, come on. Let's get
Come
going
on.
again.
Yep, we gotta go the right way.
Left 5 rock in 80. Right 5 long, keep in, 80. Left 4, 150, bumpy.
There we are.
Left 5,
Out of the
hard
rocks.
20, right 2 around rock. Into left 4, bumpy, opens, very long. Left 6 short, rock in, 150. Left 4 short, rock in for finish.
Alright, that was fun. 648. This was Rally Argentina 1994 Duel at the Top. That must have been a fun season. Alright, so the fastest ever recorded time is 5:03, and I did it in 6:48. But it looks like I've done it a lot slower in the Audi Quattro. So the Xera WRC 2004 helped a lot. Cool. Well, that was fun. Okay, now I gotta get back to work, do a couple of hours of things just to get everything closed out, but I'll be back on my main channel at 3 p.m. It's currently 10 after 1 here, so that only gives me little bit amount of time. So yeah, as usual, thanks for being here, thanks for the likes and the subs, and I'll see you on my other channel in 2 hours. Till then, you guys have a great day. All right, peace.